I just kind of touched on it. Like, you need all 5 guys. You need your forwards to kind of get in his way to slow him down a little bit, so it's easier for you as a defenseman. But if you're not able to do that, then obviously you want to try to have a tight gap so he doesn't have space to build his speed. It's all situational. I mean, if he does have speed, sometimes you honestly want a bigger gap so he's not going to embarrass you. So it just kind of depends on where he is on the ice, where the puck is, where your support is, and just kind of read and react.
How did your time at Edmonton impact your career? How do you view that?
I was very fortunate, obviously. Like, as a kid, like, you want to play in the NHL and you want to win a Stanley Cup, and I got that opportunity 2 years to do that. So it was unfortunate we never completed the task, but it's everything you wanted as an individual player, is that opportunity to, represent your teammates, represent your crest, and try to win. So yeah, just very fond memories over there and a lasting impact. I know when my career is over, I'll be fortunate for them. And the past 2 years, obviously, it was tough to accept, but it's a bigger picture than just kind of living in that moment. Hi, Tony. Good to see you.
Sorry if you've been asked about this, but tonight's your 12th game in a Leafs uniform. You have an elevated goal. You're playing over 20 minutes, 4 points, +8. What can you say about most of your opportunities so far here tonight?
I think it's just an opportunity, There's an opportunity for me to come in and play important minutes and try to help this team win games and be an important piece of it. And it's one thing to get that opportunity. It's another what you do with it, and I've tried to make the most of it. But in saying that, tonight's probably my biggest test as an individual player, going up against 97 and hopefully know some of his tendencies where I can have some success tonight, but I'm sure he's going to get his look. So, yeah, just fortunate for the opportunity, I guess, is what I would say.
And how much have you been looking forward to this matchup?
Yeah, quite a bit, obviously. I touched on it earlier before you got here, but just how close I am with all those guys, and not even just the players, but like Harry and Langer and the medical staff. Like, it's just going to be good to see all those guys again, shake their hands, give them a hug, and we'll cross that bridge after the 60 minutes are up, regardless of the result, and go back to being friends afterwards.
Troy, when you're going through a stretch like this, is there an element of reinventing your game? Does that exist for a person that's been in the league and been around as long as you?
Yes and no. I think for me, no. Like, I've just tried to stay true to who I am. I think people are starting to realize it here. You obviously saw it firsthand, but I kind of pride myself on, having a good attitude and trying to work hard. And I'm a believer in karma. And if you keep your mouth shut and you put your nose down and you go to the grindstone, I feel like odds are most of the time it's going to work out in your favor. And yeah, so far I've been fortunate to have the success I've had here playing with Caber, but you're only as good as your last game, So tonight's like another important test. There's no complacency. You always strive to be the best you can. So I think that kind of goes into your question, where just being true to myself and continue to do what I do.